Welcome back to the Possibility Store. I'm your host, Lane, and this week I bring to you another competitive Pauper EDH pod, this time featuring Papa Pauper of the Common Connoisseurs, along with his pals Brew Bear and Noyarc. These folks are all about the format and have brewed up some really creative decks that do things I didn't think possible in the space. The more I play this variant, though, the more I see its potential as a largely unexplored brewing space, and I have enjoyed my time with it. I hope you enjoy the show as well. If you like what I do and want to support the channel, there are a few ways to do so. Shirts are up on Bonfire, playmats are available through Inked Gaming. I have affiliate links through TCG Player and Ultra Sleeves. Direct support in various tiers is handled over on Patreon, and we stream nearly every Saturday on Twitch from 1 to 4 p.m. PST. And of course, liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos here is an easy way to help out. Links to everything will be in the description below. Now with that said, let's check out the lists. In Seat 1 this week we have Noyarc piloting his Ethersworn Sphinx deck. At first glance, this seems like a far too expensive commander that doesn't do a whole lot, until you realize that he can cast it for as little as 2 mana, due to affinity, and then also it cascades into things that are 9 CMC or less. It's a ton of value, and the deck is packed with ways to bounce the commander to hand to do it all over again. This is one that's going to be tough to beat. I'm in Seat 2, playing my newest brew, Lozhan. This dragon legend cares about adventure spells and dragons being cast to do damage to any target that isn't a commander, so of course I've included some of those types of cards, but more importantly this deck is running 20 copies of Dragon's Approach. It's really all in on the burn strategy, but with those Dragon's Approach spells being cast comes the chance to tutor up some of the bigger dragons in the format to pressure life totals even further. Hopefully it'll be enough. Coming third is Papa Pauper, who has a newer brew with the commander Rilsa, who really wants to take the initiative and run through the newest dungeon, the Undercity, as fast as possible so that the rest of her abilities come online, allowing her to pump up to a ridiculous 7/5 with Death Touch, First Strike, and Menace. Otherwise it's a control build that has hand hate and edicts to keep the board clear as best it can. Last but not least is Brew Bear on a tried and true deck, the Temur Sabertooth. This deck is mono green, so it ramps very well, and the rest of the time it abuses its commander's ability to bounce ETB creatures back to hand to recast them for value. Eventually, certain creatures can be used in conjunction with the Sabertooth to make infinite mana, and bounce an ETB creature to draw out the deck, play out a ton of creatures, grow them with counters, and swing for big damage to end it. So there you have it. Let's see who the Pauper King will be this time. Okay, I always ask if there's any pre-games, but I know there are none, sadly, in this format yet.
Right.
Yeah, take it away.
I got an island. I'll pass.
I will also play an island. Shocking. I know. Tormod's Crypt as well. And I'll ship it.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to Vault of Whispers into Nihil Spellbomb. And I will pass.
Draw. Land. Go.
Alright, let's go.
Ooh, an artifact land for me to destroy.
Seat of the Synod. There's another one.
Another one.
Oh, I think you're going to want to destroy more than just the lands.
I know. There's
I'm going to play a
artifacts.
Thought Vessel.
Yeah.
And then I will pay the alternative cost on this Field Mist Border Post to pick up this island. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Untap and draw. Play a mountain.
Yeah.
I'd like to
those are
tap
gorgeous.
2 here for Arcane Signet.
Yep.
And I'll ship it.
Alright, I'm going to draw for turn. Going to play this Ice Tunnel, tapped, and I will pass the turn.
I'm just gonna play Forest, and I'm gonna cycle this now. I'm gonna cycle this Tranquil Thicket.
Okay.
And that'll draw me a card, and then I'll pass.
I'll play a Sisay's Ring. I will tap that and play an Azorius Signet, and I will pass.
Alright, so next turn we got a Sphinx. Got it.
For like 2 mana.
Alright, untap and draw. I'll play this. Is it Guildgate? Tapped.
It is.
Then I would like to cast a Dragon's Approach. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Pay 3 for Candlekeep Sage,
Oh no.
and I will pass turn.
Play a Wood Elves. I'm gonna put a Forest into play, and close and shuffle. Yeah, I'm good to pass.
Got a Plains. We'll go 1/2 Azorius Signet. Or that's Arcane Signet. I already played the other one. Unstable Obelisk. That is 7. A magical number. I
Wow.
will cast an Ethersworn Sphinx. Trigger Cascade.
It's a big number.
That's okay. I only hit a pristine talisman.
That's not so bad.
I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and cast a deep analysis.
This is fine.
Yes, everything is as it should be. Draw my 2, and I will pass the turn.
Don't you gain a life off of that talisman?
Yes, I sure do.
Alright, let's have a draw. Tap for a blue for a preordain. I'm assuming that is good. I will look at the top 2. Both go to the bottom. Draw a card, put that in graveyard. I'll just pass turn.
I am going to crack and pay for this Nihil Spellbomb because I am not hitting land drops. And I am going to exile your graveyard Noyarc.
Oh.
I am going to hit, blessedly, I am going to hit my land drop. I'm going to pay 2 for Miracle's Edict. You need to respond to it now if you want to be able to interact with this, because when it resolves, then it just rolls, and then the roll result happens. So I will pass priority.
What are the rolls
So
and things?
the options here are 1 through 9 of the rolls. Choose an opponent. That player sacks a creature. I do not have to announce that target beforehand. So. And then 10 through 19 is each opponent sacks a creature, and then 20 is each opponent sacks a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control.
I have no response to this. I have no creatures.
I have no response.
I will do this thing. 15. So each opponent will sacrifice a creature.
No.
Not the wood elves, no.
And then I will pay 1 because a creature died this turn, and I will cast a Bone Picker, and I will pass the turn.
Alright. I'm going to cast an Overgrowth, cast an Undo Giant. I am going to pull a forest out of my deck.
I will play a Darksteel Citadel as my land for the turn. That puts my artifact count to 9. I will cast...
Ethersworn Sphinx is 4 mana?
2.
2. I'm going to cast into this card.
We'll attempt to counterspell the thing that you cascaded.
I mean, this deck used
lots
to
and lots of
be
mana.
a bit of a joke, and then Noyarc made it terrifying, and now I don't know what to do against it.
Right? I feel particularly helpless right now.
I'm going to cast Secrets of the Golden City. I ascend. Draw 3. Okay. I will play a Prismatic Lens. I'll pass the turn.
So I untapped and drawn. I played a mountain. I really don't have a whole lot going on here, so Dragon's Approach. That's all I got. I'll pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Cavern Whisperer mutated onto Bone Picker, and this is when it mutates. Each opponent's going to discard a card. It gives it menace.
I'll discard a Dragon's Approach.
Cool.
Notably, there are 3 in the graveyard now.
How many do you have?
3.
Okay.
I'm going to swing with Bone Picker at you, Noyarc. Cool. And then I will pass the turn.
Cast a Sabertooth. And I'll just pass there.
I'll go to combat. I'm going to swing 4 at Brew Bear.
Ow, rude.
I will cast a String of Disappearances, targeting Ethersworn Sphinx. 2, so yeah, that resolves. It goes to my hand. I will choose to replicate it. I would like to put Bone Picker in your hand.
So do know if you do that, it'll put both back into the hand. I will be able to reuse the Cavern Whisperer.
That's fine with me. Cast that Sphinx. I will cast a Late to Dinner. Alright, I will create a food and get back this card. And I'll pass.
I'm just gonna cast my commander. Lozhan. Which does a whole lot of nothing right now. And I'll pass the turn.
Come on, give me a land. Okay. That's a land. But I'm going to cast Rilsa. I have the initiative. I'm going to go find an island, I think. Actually, we're going to go to Swamp. And this is going to happen before the Candlekeep. Close and shuffle. So I'll get this into my hand, and then Candlekeep will resolve, and I will draw a card. Yep, I will pass the turn, and I've got a discard to hand size.
I'm going to activate Temur Sabertooth on your end step. Are there any responses?
Yep.
If it resolves, I can pick up the Undo Giant. Let's cast an Undo Giant, surprisingly.
No way. No way. You got me.
I'm not stoked about it.
I'm going to cast a Relic of Genius.
That's a great idea.
And then I'm going to pass.
At the end of your turn, I will go. I will use that 3 to pop my food token to gain 3 more life.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to combat. I will swing Ethersworn at Ryan and Cold Water Snapper at his lane.
I have no blocks.
I have no blocks.
I am the initiative. I will go find my basic land.
You can go.
Grab this basic land, and I will play that basic land. Aether Trade Winds. I am going to target. Let's do Temur, Sabertooth, and Ethersworn Sphinx.
That's fine.
To cast the Ethersworn Sphinx. This is not a legal target. This is a legal target. Does Archaeomancer resolve?
It's better for the Tormod's crypt to go first. Probably right now.
You should wait till he targets something, though. So once it resolves.
Right.
So what's your target, Noyarc?
I'll target Secrets of the Golden City.
I think it's still worth potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We'll crack it.
Yeah, it's still a lot of value.
I think that's probably the end of my turn.
I'll tap and draw. I'm gonna cast the adventure side of Merchant of the Veil, which is Haggle.
I'll take 3.
Or you could kill the Archaeomancer.
Oh, that's fair. I forgot about that part.
Right, I had gone that far. So this would trigger. It does damage equal to the spell's mana value. So I believe it only does the 1.
Oh, right. I was calculating based off of Dragon's approach.
If you cast the merchant, that does not count as the adventure, right?
No.
Right.
So it's only the adventure spell that deals the 1?
Correct.
Yes.
It's adventure spell or dragon spell. So in this case, casting this adventure is what triggers Lozhan. So it does 1 damage to any target that isn't a commander. There isn't anything that I can kill, so it makes sense to just hit Noyarc in the face.
Yeah.
So then I will discard Dragon's Approach. Puts me at 4. So the next one I can do the thing and draw a card.
Nice.
Okay, then this goes on an adventure. Then I would like to pay 4 and cast this other dragon I just drew, Stirring Bard.
The initiative.
Now you are the initiative.
Oh, I don't want to come after you to get that.
Well, trigger. That's 4. Yeah. I would like to kill.
But killing the Archaeomancer is actually, I think, the better call anyways.
That's fine, we'll do that.
Goodbye, Archaeomancer.
Alright.
And then you're going to go get a basic, and then you can do the finding of the initiative thing during my turn.
Alright, we'll get an island, so we'll play that. Shuffle me. I'm just going to pass.
Yep, I will go ahead and swing, go to combat, and swing for 2 at you, Islane. It's got Death Touch.
Alright, I'll take 2.
Okay, cool. We'll take 2. I will gain the initiative, add a counter here, and then I'm going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on Rilsa. Oh, I guess I can do this a little bit differently. 1, 2, cast Mind Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, cast Chain Devil.
Alright, so this is like an edict?
Yeah, it's a mass edict. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature.
Bye, Bard.
Okay, I will sacrifice the Chain Devil, and then I will pay 1 and cast my Bone Picker for 1 because a creature died. And then I will pass the turn.
There, get rid of your Archaeomancer. Stop edicting me, Ryan.
I'm sorry.
It's really problematic. Like, if we're trying to push damage, the way to do that is with creatures on the field.
I know,
not just letting him recast the thing and getting him more.
Luckily for you, he sacrificed the Chain Devil because Mr. Unsummon here was just like, yeah, I'll put that back in your hand. Let's go.
We're just gonna pass the turn.
Oh, swing for it, Ryan.
Yeah. Bone Picker, block.
Yep. I will cast an Erazka Relic.
Stop wiping the board.
Stop making such dank decks.
So Ethersworn Sphinx costs 13 right now because I've been casting it from the command zone twice. So that's
you have
minus
11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
11.
6, 7.
So it costs, nothing.
It costs 2.
Cool.
That's a good number.
Affinity is a fair mechanic.
I'll Cascade.
Yeah, you will.
Oh.
No!
I don't even feel good about this anymore.
What is it?
It's Escape Roots.
2 mana, return.
This is really, really bad.
It's 4 mana Cascade, is what it is.
So
5 mana. 5 mana.
It's 3 mana to return a white creature to your hand.
Yeah. Does
I have
that
nothing.
resolve?
I have nothing to say about it, unfortunately.
Okay.
3. I will pick up Ethersworn.
How much mana do you have open
How many
right
times
now
can
at
you
this
do this?
instant?
With the mana paid, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6, 7. I can cast it, pick it up, cast it. Yeah, because I've paid the cost to pick it up once, so it'll cost 2 to cast, 3 to pick up, 2 to cast again.
Okay.
Continue to spin my wheels here. So let's just that 2.
Spinning your wheels implies a lack of progress. I'm offended by this this fallacious terminology.
Cascade into Brilliant Plan.
Draw
It
3.
is a draw 3.
How many cards are in your hand?
2.
Not anymore.
There will be 5. Pick it up. Play it. Yeah, so it was this
Land.
card, this card.
And yeah. No whammies. No whammies.
There
Just
are
like
no
a mana
whammies.
rock. Just a mana rock. Just that's all.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
Fortuitous find.
Remember
that?
the Fallen.
Remember the fall, and this is a draw 2.
This is choose one or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, or return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand.
So draw 2. Cool.
Yeah, cool. I'll sacrifice this and gain 3 life and draw a card. Cast Remember the Fallen. I pick a Rozka Relic and Cold Water Snapper.
Yeah.
That's it for me. I'm done.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, yeah, is that it?
That's
Cards
it.
in hand.
I'm playing Island.
Ethersworn Sphinx is. It
We got fucking nickel bullets up in here.
If you go 3 for the Merchant of the Veil. Yeah, I'll just ship it there.
Okay. I will go to the 3rd stage of the initiative, and I'm gonna nug you for 5, Noyarc.
I'll take my 5.
I'm going to cast Oubliette.
Oh no.
That's a good timing.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Ethersworn Sphinx, and then we'll do 6, 7, like that.
Gangler.
Gonna make a gangly boy.
Got it.
I'm going to go to combat and attack you, Noyarc. I will pass the turn.
I guess this attack is always going toward Noyarc. But then what am I doing? Nothing. I'm passing.
I will cast Cold Water Snapper.
Hello, welcome back.
Araska Relic. Sky Diamond. I'll pass.
That's your end step. I'd like to activate Merchant. Discard this mana leak, which was the interaction I've had that would never fucking matter against that intense amount of mana.
15
You're
extra
not
mana.
wrong. Yeah. Usually
it was
mana leak
never
does find
good.
a target.
Right.
I'm gonna
but-
respond to that reaction, or to that. We're gonna go.
Discard.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. I am going to cast Rushing River,
Okay.
and I am gonna kick it. Let's sacrifice. I don't need this. Goodbye, plates.
Gonna bounce the Oubliette.
Yeah, I will target Oubliette, and
Ah, damn it.
yeah, I guess the other target is Gangler.
Alright, so now I draw?
Still on the end step. I am going to cast a Withdraw. I am going to return Rilsa to your hand, Ryan, and then I will return Ethersworn Sphinx to my hand unless I pay 1.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna draw a card off of Candlekeep Sage.
Yep.
Okay, so I've drawn the card, moving to my turn.
Yep.
Alright. I'll play an island. Yeah, I'll hit you for 4.
Alright, I'll take my 4.
Burninating the countryside.
I'll pass it.
Burninating all the people. Burninating all the dragons. Trogdor! I'm gonna go through archives, draw a card, and then untap and draw. Okay, 5 for Rilsa. Let's see. I guess there's no way to know whether it's better to draw first or to go through the throne first. I guess I want to go deeper. So I'm going to draw first off of Candlekeep Sage, and then I'm going to uptick this, and we're going to go Throne of the Dead 3. I'm going to flip the top 10 cards in my library.
Yes. There's a Cavern Harpy in there.
Yeah, this is a new ad.
I've been advocating for a lot of cards out of that sort of cycle, like the Kavu the Lava Zombie, the Cavern Harpy. I don't even know if those are from the same cycle, but like, those cards are great.
This thing would be an 8/8 hexproof. Or
we wouldn't be able to see these. Like, this is resolving at this point, right?
Yeah, this is resolving. Yeah.
Okay.
Staunch Throne Guard becomes big enough to attack and block through the Cold Water Snapper, and gets me the Monarch. So I'm gonna do the Staunch Throne Guard. This will enter play. I will gain the Monarch. This will have 1, 2, 3 counters on it, and it will be a 5/8. This all goes to the bottom of my library, and I'm going to cast Elder Fang Disciple. Each player will discard a card.
I'm gonna discard a Displace.
Mirren Spy.
Haze Frog.
Go to my end step, draw for Monarch, and pass the turn, discarding to hand size.
Attacking
Sure.
the Temur Sabertooth.
I'll block with this Elder Fang Disciple.
Thank you. Woodland Sleuth. I needed a morbid trigger for a while.
Got it.
Creature card at random. 1, 2, 3. His Frog is 1, 2. Wood Elves is 5, 6. 5, 6. Alright. I get back a Wood Elves. I will then cast a Wood Elves. Go and find a forest into play untapped. I can then bounce and recast the Wood Elves. So close and shuffle. I will then activate Temur Sabertooth. Any responses? I'm going to bounce a Wood Elves, and then I'm going to recast a Wood Elves. Get a forest into play untapped, and then pass the turn.
So we go to my turn.
I feel like there's about to be some salsa dancing.
Just toasty in my basement. But I really do love this fan, though. Very cool.
I'll just cast the Ethersworn Sphinx. Salvager of Secrets.
Oh, imagine something
what do?
that unchill.
What do?
That is a mnemonic wall. It's going to return an instant or a sorcery to his hand.
I would
It
like
is
to.
a combo piece.
Are you casting that?
I am
With
casting
cascading.
it, yeah.
I would like to respond with an
Yeah.
arcane denial.
Oh, I get to draw
I mean, of all the
I get
counterspells,
to draw cards too, though, so that was my hope here.
I like drawing cards.
I don't like you drawing cards, but you
Two
know,
Archaeomancer's down.
we got rid of 2 of them that gets back some things. So
There's maybe one more. I don't know the deck construction, though.
There's 5 total, right?
But there's 3 that usually see play.
Yeah.
Pick up Ethersworn.
I'm
have
jazz
no-
hands currently. So
Jazz hands. Okay, cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got salsa, I got jazz hands.
Yeah.
If there's no response, cast Ethersworn. That is no good. Ah. A whammy.
A rock. That's a Lantern of Revealing.
I got a
So,
rock.
Makes a mana of any color. You can pay 4 to reveal or look at the top card or reveal. Top card of your library. If it's a land, you put it into play. If not, you can put it to the bottom if you want.
I'll cast a Thought Cast. Cast High Tide?
I don't know how.
I
the
will play my
island's
land for the
untapped.
turn.
Oh, there it is.
Peregrine Drake.
Oh, there it is.
Defile. Targeting the Peregrine Drake.
What that means with ETB on the sack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I untaps.
I think I'm going to try and draw a card with this.
Borowska Relic.
Yeah, that resolves. Peregrine Drake, go bye-bye.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll cast Rush of Knowledge.
Draw 9.
Yes. I am going to cast a Merchant Scroll.
No.
I'm going to find a Dramatic Reversal. Star Compass. Then I will cast Dramatic. I will play White Mane Lion. Pick up Ethersworn. So Ethersworn Sphinx, we're cascading. Oh. Okay.
Mnemonic wall.
That's a mnemonic wall.
Well,
Here we go.
That seems like the time to do the thing.
Target Dramatic Reversal.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yes, now is the time.
I'm going to Ghostly Flicker, targeting the Mnemonic Wall and White Mane Lion. Okay. Picking up Dramatic Reversal, White Main Lion enters, picks up Ethersworn Sphinx.
And then the relic is going to go off?
Yep. Dramatic Reversal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's float white, colorless, blue, blue. Untap the things. Okay. I am going to play an Aegis Automaton.
Oh boy. I think that's fair.
Alright. That's infinite.
That is, I generate 1 mana with the loop I am about to present. Every time. Yeah, the loop will be, I will pay to return Mnemonic Wall. I will cast Mnemonic Wall. That costs 10 mana. Then, I will pay 2 every time to cast Dramatic Reversal. I have 13 mana rocks. I just barely got there.
Alright, so definitely infinite mana, and then what are you doing to win?
I will cast Ethersworn Sphinx using escape routes over and over again until I find capsize, and I will capsize your boards.
And then just swing for lethal?
Yes.
That seems fair. I have no responses.
I think we're dead. Yeah.
I still feel gross about it, but man, I do like this
good
deck.
game.
I mean,
you went off from the very beginning.
soloed.
It still took 2 hours, which feels long, but like your deck was ahead the entire time, and even with the counter spells that I threw at you that stopped some things, and then the edicts that Papa Pauper threw at you, you still managed to always have the advantage.